So, hi dear Cancer, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal no contact love reading for all the Cancer Sun Moon Venus rising for the month of March 2026. The roles can be reversed also, and the action can be from your side also. And if it is not resonating, this is definitely not your story. Please don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading. Sometimes the messages are not for you, honey. Okay. And if your no contact is more than 1 year, then I don't think so. The reading is valid for you. But if you still want to watch, that's completely up to you. Cool. And take whichever parts resonates and leave the other parts. Please stick to the reality and honesty of your intuition, of your heart and soul. You know better than any tarot reader. Don't be in any kind of illusion or delusion. So let's start. Cancer. Cool. If you want personal readings or healing sessions, links are given below. For tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So let's start. Cancer, the person that you're in no contact or no communication with, their current feelings for you. We have the Ace of Cups, Five of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. Somebody is feeling like they should not listen to their heart at all. They should not listen to their feelings at all. Whenever they start feeling anything about the situation, they feel like they should just sneak away. They should just run away. They should not just ignore. They should just avoid. So this is somebody who is having a avoidance kind of energy. So they feel for you, they feel emotions for you, but whenever they start feeling, the emotions get overwhelmed, the emotions feel like get all over the place and they get scared. Then whenever they start feeling from their heart, they just allow their mind to step in and create stories and scenarios and excuses and whatnot, so that they don't have to feel anything about the situation. And then they feel like, okay, I should just keep my guards up because this is too much for me. I don't want to feel anything about anyone because it's too much. So you are definitely dealing with someone who's emotionally unavailable, or they have definitely emotional avoidance issues. Okay. So this is someone who feels, sometimes they feel a lot of overwhelming energies towards you, towards the situation. But the moment they start feeling this, they just feel like they should just switch on their mind and create stories and scenarios and excuses and negative ones, and keep their guards as high as possible, because they are like, I'm the one who is going to get hurt. I'm the one who is wounded here. So I should just keep myself in a practical energy. Okay. This is a kind of excuse that they're giving themselves. So even if they feel, they don't want to feel. And the more they're feeling, the more they're getting hurt, and the more they're feeling like they should avoid the feelings and do everything possible from their side to keep on avoiding. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, Cancer? We have the Page of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. This person wants to watch you from a distance, right? This person wants to watch you from a safe distance. They want to, like, keep moving ahead in their life while watching you from a distance, getting to know each and everything about you, like little bit curiosity of what you are up to, what you are doing, are you single, are you doing fine, and everything. And they just want to get out of this pain, emotional pain that they're experiencing because of this situation. I don't know how they are going to move on if they are going to switch off their emotions all the time. They have to face their emotions at some point of time, if not immediately, but eventually, because um, at some point of time they are going to keep messing up with other people always, and then at some point of time they have to stop doing whatever they are doing because it's not working and it's not healthy. So they want to manifest this strength, this courage, this energy of moving forward in their life without feeling the pain anymore. This person doesn't want to feel the feelings. They want to switch off their feelings, and then they want to keep moving forward, keeping themselves at a safe distance from you, from this situation. Meanwhile, watching you from a distance in whatever way possible. Let's see what action is this person going to take towards you, if any, by the what we have, my love, end of March 2026. We have the Judgment, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is a Ten of Cups. Wow. See, honey, okay, this is not something that you might want to hear. There is a new person entering in your life. There is a new energy. Although this represents action from somebody that you are waiting for, this is a no contact reading. I do see somebody releasing you. Somebody is in this energy of, okay, I have to release Cancer, and this is the high time for me to keep moving forward in my life and releasing Cancer. A new person, a new energy is entering in your life. Now, this new person, new energy, I don't think so it's going to be a romantic partnership at first. A new business venture, a new job offer, a new something brand new, something that has a potential to become something really big, really huge in the future is going to enter in your life. And it's not going to be romantic at first, but there are chances of somebody meeting you through work or having a partnership, business partnership, collaboration, or something like that. And then that work situation can become something romantic by the end of March 2026. I don't see this person taking any action. In fact, they're trying to release you. If you guys are going to contact or connect this person that you are watching this video for, even if you guys are going to connect, I think you guys are not going to stay connected for more than a day or two. Bottom of the deck is a Ten of Cups. You guys are going to be super busy in creating some kind of long term happiness for yourself, for your family. You guys are going to be super busy in your work, in your job, in your finances, in your career, that you are not going to think about this person as much as you're thinking about them right now. Ten of Cups here represents a lot of good vibes, good people, good energies around you. You spending a lot of time with your family or people who are like family to you. There are chances of communication, but it's not going to lead to anything. Okay. But a new opportunity, a new person, a new energy that either you are going to meet through job, career, finances kind of deals, or you guys will be working together or having some kind of collaboration or partnership kind of a deal that can convert into something really meaningful and romantic down the line, not immediately but eventually. So I don't see any action from the person that you're expecting it from. Even if it is going to be, it's not going to be more than 1 or 2 days, or it's not going to be stable. It's going to fade away, and then you guys are going to be more focused on again your financial sides, financial energies, and there are chances you connecting with someone in those energies while you will be doing just your own thing. Awesome. Okay, I don't think so this is what you wanted to hear, but definitely what you needed to hear. So there's a huge difference between want and need, my love. And I always end up telling people what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. And that's why people hate me and love me for the same reason. So let's see the guidance for you guys. Anyways, we have Four of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. You know, you're not sure. You're not sure about a past person, past situation anymore. Even if you feel for them sometimes, even if you think about them sometimes, you yourself is not sure whether this particular person or situation from the past should be with you anymore or not. This energy of not being sure in itself is telling you that this person might not be the one for you, because when we meet the right person, the right energy, we don't have to think, we just feel, and we just go with the flow, right? Four of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Just because it was working out at some point of time in the past doesn't mean it's going to work out in the future as well. Should I repeat myself? Just because it was working out at some point of time in the past between you and a particular energy really beautifully doesn't mean it is going to work out in the future as well. It simply means the past is in the past for a very, very valid reason. The time has come for you to see the situation from a different perspective, from a different angle. Take the good memories, take the good vibes, the good energies from the situation, and now you have to drop the situation, drop this expectation of wanting this situation back in your life exactly the way it used to be. It's never going to happen. Maybe the person will come back at some point of time, you guys are going to reconcile again. But if you are hoping for the situation to become exactly the way it was used to be, or exactly the way you have created in your head, it's never going to happen. I might disappoint you, but trust me, I'm one of those friends that everyone should have in their life. The blunt one, the honest one, the one who cut through the illusions, the one that you always go when you are wanting the clear cut answers, right? The time has come for you to see the situation from a totally different perspective, totally different angle from what it was from what you are seeing it to be, right? Hmm? You're not even sure about it, right? You have two of swords here is here. You're not sure because you know it might never be something that you always wanted it to be. So the time has come for you to stick to the reality, my love. Let's see. Let me answer one of the questions related to this particular situation of your life. This portion also might or might not resonate. If it does, good. If it doesn't, don't worry too much about it. Try to take the answer apart from yes or no. Try to take the answer as the suggestion for your question so that you are going to get the proper answer. Okay, it will help. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space. Keep it short, simple, and precise. And your time starts now. Okay, so the answer to your question is, my love, choose a new direction. I think I told you the same thing, but let's see. This card deals with your path or the direction you are taking. For example, let's say you have come to the cards because you are yearning to start a new relationship and you pull this choose a new direction card. Remember, this is not the no card in this deck, so there is more to this message. This card is calling you to dig deeper into the direction you're going and make sure you're making the best choices available to you on the path you have selected. This card may also be a call to look at the question you're asking. Do you keep pushing the divine for an answer you already know? You already know it, right? Or have received but you are refusing to accept. These cards are very blunt when it comes to helping you face the truth. They are like me. So, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Cancer. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.